members of both of those of our agencies were able to collaborate, do a lot of good hard work, and come up with some solid leads. We did recover some human remains out of the house here in the 800 block of Limit Street. We can't confirm that that's the missing female that we're looking for. Obviously, some forensics and some lab work needs to be done, but you know, at this point, that's really all we know.
You said human remains. How decomposed is this body? Any indication how long it might have been in there?
Long time. I'm not an expert, but long time.
And then I saw a lot of shovels and rakes and stuff. Was it covered with dirt and whatnot?
Yes, it was buried.
It was buried?
Yes.
Like, it looked like it was intentionally buried?
It was, yes. We do have someone in custody for abandonment of a corpse. John Herman Liu II is in the Audrain County Jail. He was arrested last night, and he's been charged today with abandonment of a corpse.
How do you spell Herman and Liu?
L-U-E is Liu, Herman is H-E-R-M-A-N, I believe.
And can you tell us how he's connected to the body, or who you believe the body might be?
Something we're not willing to release at this point until, you know, we come up with what happened. I mean, that's the ultimate goal. He was an acquaintance. That's as far as we're willing to go at this point.
Is there approximate about how long it may take to identify, you know, the body and who was it?
At this point, we have some work to do to take DNA standards from known relatives and submit those to the lab. Honestly, I don't know.
Just for clarity, the Vandalia leader was reporting based on your press release this week that she hadn't been seen in 2 years, and then she was just reported missing this week. Is that correct? Can you give me
We did receive information that the last time anyone had seen her in Vandalia was approximately April of 2015. There was no activity from her. We checked multiple sources that she was in touch with. And then at that time, the sister was the one that contacted the police department, and we were able to get that missing persons report started and make the leads that we had.
So it's been 2 years since anyone had seen her in Vandalia, and then 3 days after she was reported missing, she finds the body. Talk to me about like the investigation and how quickly you guys were able to move to get to this location.
Well, all I can tell you right now is some names came up. We interviewed a lot of people. We worked with the sheriff's office. It was a big puzzle spread over a lot of area, and we were able to put it together with the departments we have, and that's what led us here. So.
And the understanding was, too, there was a tip, I guess, was received Friday that kind of led you to this time.
There's been several tips from the citizens in Vandalia. Audrain County's received several tips from other areas as well, and that's what led us here.
So it would be okay to say that you believe that the body in there is of this woman, or she can't make that connection right now?
I'm not willing to say that at this point.
Okay.
I mean, stands to reason, but you know, we just can't be sure.
It's not official.
No, of course. I also want to publicly thank the Vandalia Police Department. I mean, this was, you know, a lot of times agencies don't really have the best cooperation. This was absolutely flawless. You know, everybody worked real hard, and then I want to thank the FBI for sending out their evidence recovery team out of St. Louis. We requested those guys come out here because we kind of had a suspicion what we were dealing with, and they were fabulous. A lot of resources come to bear for you know, a small community like this, and we can't thank them enough. And the Vandalia Fire Department brought equipment out to help those guys. So you know, I really want to express the collaborative effort that took place. You know, it's not really about credit, but if you're going to give credit to the guys that, you know, came out here from St. Louis, and the folks from the fire department that came out here to help with some equipment.
I was just going to ask the decision to bring in the FBI from St. Louis, the different factors that were involved there. Was it just like a lot for you guys to go through? You needed some extra hands?
Well, I mean, our options were the Highway Patrol Evidence Collection Unit or the FBI's Evidence Collection Unit. One is probably as good as the other, but for you know, trying to exhume, you know, what we suspect is a very aged dead body. I mean, you obviously want to take every step you can to do it right, and the FBI has great resources to bear. So, and they were, you know, they got called at 9 o'clock last night, and they were here at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Okay, that was going to be my next question. So about when exactly did you guys come to the home and then start the investigation at the home?
Last night sometime. It was after dark.
Okay.
Have you been out here since last night, or did you
Yes.
just like, okay.
The house was secured last night, and search warrant was obtained last night, and it was secured by deputies and police officers until the FBI guys could get here today.
The search warrant, the home was abandoned. Can you talk, like, how long has it been abandoned, / why did you need a search warrant for it?
This property's been abandoned for a long time. There was a small room in the back that an individual was living in at that point. Now it's complete ruin in there. There's nothing left. It's just a shell. At this point, we don't know everything. That's all I can say, really.
And the search warrant was obtained because that's the legal process you go through. I mean, even though it's abandoned, it's still a home. It's still somebody's house.
Okay, so just had to go to the judge and say, we're going to go look through this home?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to ask, you know, hey, this is the information we have, and we're requesting you issue a warrant for us to be able to search it.
When you said last night, you're referencing like Friday evening or like overnight, like early this morning?
We got here probably around 11.
11-ish last night, and it's been secured by deputies and officers ever since.
And then the guy, Lou, he was taken in custody last night also?
Correct. He was arrested last night at around 11 o'clock.
Now, is he from here or is
He
from
is.
some? Okay.
Where was he arrested?
Here.
At his home?
Well, he doesn't live there, but he's the property owner. He was arrested here.
Oh.
When you say here, you mean Vandalia?
No, I mean here.
Here, this location.
Yes.
Got it.
Do we know the age for him? How old he is?
He's 58.
57 or 58.
57, 58, yeah.
Do we know the age of, I know you can't say if it is that late or that woman, but do you know her age around this time? What could it be?
She is right now 38.
38, okay. I think that's all I need, yeah.
Thanks, guys, so much.
Yeah, thank you guys
Thank you.
for all the
Appreciate
info,
it.
yeah.
All right, get some rest.
Howdy.
What's going on? Don't they sleep?
I gotta